did that little semicircle in the front of the City Hall. Was anyone there? That a couple of times, and I did the big circle in the City Hall. And then we thought, abattoir, that's the next thing we should do. A motor point. What's a motor point? Motor point. What is motor point? Who is a motor point? What? Car supermarket. Car supermarket. Could be some trolley. Car supermarket. So, what this? Oh, that's just my orchestra. Heritage Orchestra. You're in black, in the background. I've always felt deep down, I guess, for many years, that I deserve, at the very least, an entire symphony orchestra just to follow me around in my life in general, just in case I feel the need to emote and can't find the words. Wow, you're really beautiful. What the fuck are you looking at? Although there are disadvantages to having your own orchestra, classical musicians tend to be a little bit fucked up, and I've been, just as one example of the problems you can run into recently, I've been, you know, people who when they get stressed, they get thin. I've been stressed recently, but when I get stressed, I don't get thin, I get baguettes and cheese. And unfortunately, tuba players tend to be pretty harsh. Internal monologue. Wow, that tuba gag didn't go very well. I wonder if it's a little bit dated and stolen from Family Guy. Maybe it would look better if I was actually really a beast. I bet John Candy could get away with that gag. It was brilliant. It's a sad thing about his death. He was a comic genius. Cool Runnings is one of the best bobsled movies I've ever seen. Probably, actually, the hardest thing about having an orchestra, quite seriously, when I started writing this show, having this incredible resource behind me, I thought, oh, what I'm going to do is make a show that's going to draw from the famous symphonies and the brilliant film scores that everyone knows and loves. But I hit copyright issues very quickly, because I don't know if you know this, but if you want to play music written by somebody else, if you play it for more than, I think it's 8 seconds, you end up having to pay royalties. Speaking of royalty, who watched Kate and Will get married? No! The interesting thing about the royal wedding is speaking of things I don't give a fuck about, this is my band. This is Pete, the bass player. I hire him because he looks a bit like Dave Grohl, world famous drummer, guitarist, vocalist Dave Grohl, whose skills are somewhat undermined by the fact that he doesn't believe that HIV causes AIDS. Never mind. Sorry, small in-joke. You have to know a lot about Dave Grohl and quite a lot about alternative medicine. And this is Brad Webb. He's my drummer. He plays the drums. Brad Webb. He also plays for Jamie Cullen, who's like me, only 1/8 my size. Brilliant. And then because they're called Brad and Pete, I was going to call this tour Tim Minchin and the B&P Band. I thought B&P Band might attract because my politics don't necessarily align entirely with the politics of the British Nation. I don't think I'm not a racist. Or at least I don't feel like a racist. It's not actually for me to judge. I don't think I'm not racist enough to be a member of the BNP. In fact, I abhor racism more than anything else in the world. That makes me feel sick. There's actually only one thing in the world I think I hate more than racists. Filipinos. I've never met a Filipino I don't not like. And this is Jules Buckley. He's the conductor. I pay him to pretend to be doing what I'm telling him to do, but actually he scares the shit out of me because he's got this and it makes him look like Harry Potter. do it. Yeah, that's his job. And it's scary because he looks quite a lot like him, but without the scar or the long history of avuncular child abuse. to my knowledge. And no owl and no obese gardener, and no headmaster, dead gay headmaster. Spoiler alert! And no Hermione, who used to be this little girl, and now I want to watch her in the shower. And now, I don't know much about morality, but I know what I shouldn't like. Rigor mortis ejaculatum! Nothing? I feel tingling. No, if it worked there really, isn't it? It might feel nothing now, but next time you have an orgasm, your semen might be rock solid. Cum pebbles. Could you let me know? Could you tweet me next time you blow your wad? Could you tweet me? It sounds weird, but I'm an empiricist. I need to know the result of my experiment. What's the point in doing a magic trick if you don't get the dart on? Only one magic trick. Dart on. Maybe you could rub one out now. It'd be different. World's first public orchestrated ejaculation. Probably not world's first, actually. There's always the Germans. Illuminatum expelliarmus!